thought I'd show you a round weave bracelet using beads. I'm using the polyester thread, which is a finer thread. It's a high tenacity, so it's very, very strong, but it's woven, so it's quite soft, and it's perfect for threading the beads. So I've not put it on every cord though, so the whole weave is with this same cord. However, I'm only putting the beads on every other thread. So what I've done is I've put 30 beads of the crystal on this one, nothing here, 30 of the pearls, glass pearls here, nothing, crystals, nothing, pearls, nothing. What I have done though, and I do recommend, is that if you're using this finer thread, to use a bobbin to hold your threads in place, otherwise it'll drive you a bit mad. If you don't have these plastic ones, you can use anything that you can just tie the thread around and let it hang down. It's just to keep it a little bit shorter so it doesn't get all tangled while you're working. So the first thing I'm going to do is, for my bracelet, I'm going to just weave about a centimetre or even less, you know, quarter of an inch maybe, of without beads. So I'll just pop these beads away. So it's just the normal braid, normal round braid, down one, up one, turn, down one, up one, and turn. So I'm just going to do that for, as I said, about a quarter of an inch, and then I'll bring in the beads. Now I've made my little nub at the back. You can see it there, and it's more than enough for me to glue into a clasp. So I'm just going to continue on, and then I will show you how I attach the beads. Now, we did go into this again, as I said in the previous video, but I'll just recap here. So you lift up your first bead and pop it underneath the thread. It needs to sit under that thread, and then you just hold it in place with your finger and bring this one down. Then this one comes up. This one also has a little bead, so this one pops in under there, and that goes up there. Then we turn it around, and now this one here has a bead, so that also gets popped in underneath. See it sitting under there? Hold it in place and come down. And then now this one here also has a bead. I've only put these beads on 4 threads because they're large beads, and I don't think we need to have them on every bead. So you can see them all in there captured, sitting quite nicely and snugly in there. So now it's time to turn, and then I've got 2 without beads, and turn again. 2 without beads, and turn again, and now it's back to adding the beads. So again, next one just pops and stays underneath there. I always use my finger to hold it in place. Then the next one, pop it in underneath. It's much easier if you don't work on the table. That way all these bobbins hang and they're not in your way. And then that one under there, and then this one under there, and then you just continue along until you get to your other end of your bracelet. And then of course don't forget, you need to make that little nub at the end again for your bracelet, and you can see it's coming in there for your clasp, and you can see them coming in there now. So now I've taken this off the disc, and I'm quite happy with the result. It's beautiful with the shell pearls and the little crystal squares there, little cubes. So I've also remembered to make sure that I finished off with a little nub of just cord, the same as this, so that I can glue my end cap straight on the ends, and then my bracelet will be finished.